So here's the second part of Transcending Ordinary, the story of Adrenaline Rush Sports and Fitness. So here's a recap of the story of Adrenaline Rush Sports and Fitness. So I built a business plan out of an independent study class I had to graduate from college. And originally it was called The Rock Sports because at Belle Isle in Detroit, we call it The Rock. And then that was going to be the name of the company. But as I started to go through my studies, I found out that an adrenaline rush is actually a chemical reaction in your body, and it gives you a feeling of euphoria when you have it. So you have this kind of, you're in the zone type of feeling, and you're going to be unstoppable, but you're only going to be unstoppable if you know you prepared for what you have coming. So this is how the name Adrenaline Rush came about. Now, Adrenaline Rush was also built for the athlete. To not make the mistakes that I made. So that's the backstory, and here's the rest. So one of the things you need to realize when you go to college as an athlete, everybody was all state, everybody was all this, and everybody was all that. So you're not really anybody special that is walking into the doors of the university thinking that you're the man. So you're gonna have to get rid of that attitude when you get to college sports, because everybody was everything that you had and state champion and everything else. So, but the first thing that really opened my eyes when I got there as a freshman, and I got there like end of June, mid-June, end of June, reported for workouts, and you are going to spend most of your time with the strength and conditioning staff. So just make sure when you go on these visits and everything like that, you get to know the staff, because you're going to spend a lot of time with them even before you even see your coaches. So that was one eye-opening thing about me. The second thing was the actual testing. I didn't have a lot of weight room experience. When I graduated from high school, I was 155 pounds soaking wet. And after my freshman year, actually I was 185 of pure muscle. So it changes you, and it changes you quick, and it's going to be a game changer. So this is why I do everything that I do to teach my athletes how to lift and how to train and know the difference between somebody hurting them or getting them better for the playing field. When I did my first squat properly trained, I didn't know what my body was going through. I never went that low. I never had that much weight on my back, and I did 320 pounds in high school, but I only did something like that going back and up, and putting the bar back on the rack. So in college, my starting max was like 120 pounds. So that was my squatting. Max, leaving that session after testing. After getting through the weight room, the 2-a-days and college and everything like that, I quickly realized that college practices, you can equate that to playing a high school state championship every day. That's how hard it is, and that's how mentally locked in that you have to be when you step up to the next level. And I'm sure stepping up to the pros, I haven't had that opportunity to step up to the pros, but I'm sure it's like playing that college championship in practice every day, because some people think they're doing enough, but you're just doing the bare minimum sometimes. And when you get taken to that other level, then you realize what you should have been doing, what you should do, and that's what I'm bringing to the younger kids that's in high school, junior high, and bringing them up so they're ready for college the right way.